We continue to learn new details about the suspect accused of stabbing a pregnant woman 14 times earlier this week over a pizza delivery tip.
Brianna Alvello remains behind bars tonight for that stabbing. Washington's Luana Munoz spoke with the manager of the pizza place in Kissimmee who helped authorities identify the suspect.
Over a $2 tip? Man, y'all better start tipping people right. And the criminality continues. This time, it's right in my backyard in Kissimmee, Florida. Over a $2 tip, a woman throws her entire life away. Imagine ordering a pizza, and your delivery person comes, delivers the pizza, and for some odd reason, because we don't know the full story, and I truly believe that there's more under the hood to this than what's on the surface, you tip the person $2, which is disrespectful. I don't even need to go into the statistics on who tips more than versus the other, versus demographics, yada, yada, yada. You know where I'm going at. But they tipped the person $2, which is kind of disrespectful, but we don't know what happened. But it should never lead to you tipping someone when you didn't even have to later on you get a home invasion, you're at gunpoint, and you getting stabbed up 14 times over it. I mean, what is the world coming to, man? What in the hell is going on in America?
Arrest records say Brianna Alvello delivered pizza at the Riviera Motel in Kissimmee. That's where the victim, Melinda Irizarry, her boyfriend Bobby, and Irizarry's 5-year-old daughter were staying to celebrate a birthday. The cost for the pizza was about $33. Investigators say Irizarry handed Alvello a $50 bill, asked for change, but was denied. Irizarry then tried looking for smaller bills and ended up giving Alvello a $2 tip. The affidavit says about 30 minutes later, Alvello returned with a man who had a gun. Surveillance video shows Alvello driving the same red Toyota Camry she used to deliver the pizza, in the same black clothing she wore to work that day. Bobby says he was taking a shower when he heard someone banging on the door. Irizarry says a tall Hispanic man wearing all black along with Alvello rushed into their motel room. The man held the 3 victims at gunpoint and ordered Bobby into the bathroom. The report says Alvello began rummaging through Irizarry's belongings and emptied her purse. It goes on to say Irizarry turned to shield her daughter, and that's when Alvello attacked her, stabbing her 14 times. After being admitted to the hospital, Irizarry learned she was pregnant. Alvello is facing charges of attempted murder with a weapon, home invasion, kidnapping, and aggravated assault.
Well, Brianna Alvello remains behind bars tonight here in Osceola County. The male suspect that was with her is also still out on the loose this evening. If you know anything about this case, you're asked to contact the Osceola County Sheriff's Office.
Now, what would provoke a person to go and stab up somebody 14 times over just a tip? Now, me personally, like I said earlier, I think that there's more to this story. Maybe the delivery person showed up and seen the family and maybe scoped them out and thought maybe they may have some more valuables in there on top of her being pissed off that she only got $2 for a tip. Maybe there was some words exchanged. I don't know. It's not being reported in that sense. So I feel like that there's more under the hood to this whole entire story. Either way, at no point should you ever have to worry about someone coming back and putting a gun to you and your family, and stabbing you up 14 times, let alone you being pregnant. What a way to find out that you are pregnant while fighting for your life in a hospital after such a tragic event, which is why I will never be subjected and being somehow being a victim of anything like this. You should see the way I answer the door. I'll be turned like this. You would never know I had that thing on me. You come over to my house acting like you're gonna stick me up in my family. It ain't happened, man. My family and myself would never be no victims. But in this case, it happened to them. So, you know, just another reason why you need to stay strapped. But also, it's another reason why I'm already weary about doing pizza deliveries, any type of Uber Eats or Door Dashes. I just think that you can't trust people these days. The world is crazy, man, as you can see. The other day, I just reported on the 3 little knucklehead thugettes running up on somebody on Christmas Day that are only 12 and 13 that got shot up. And here we are now today with another story of just ordering a pizza and you're getting stabbed up. The world has gone crazy. You have to always have your head on a swivel. You always have to be fully aware and have things to protect yourself, which is why I'm such a Second Amendment rights advocate. It should not stop at the doorstop. It should not stop at the state line. You need to be able to protect yourself at all costs, as well as physically be able to protect yourself, especially if you're a man. That's your duty, is to protect you and your family. But with that being said, how much is a good tip? How much is a proper tip? Is it 10%, 15, 20, 25? I know for myself, we typically will tip at least 20% or more, depending on where we go in the order in our services. Now, if you just gave us a bad service, I ain't tipping you nothing. Maybe that's the case in this. Maybe that's what happened in this case. I don't know. But in either case, I don't trust none of these types of services. It's amazing to me that when we were kids, we grew up being taught, don't talk to strangers. But now we have apps and different services to invite strangers to your house, deliver things to your house, the exact location, as well as apps to have a stranger completely come and pick you up. And as y'all all see through Ubers, the dangers of Ubers and the different people that have been victimized with crazy people behind the wheel, to now Uber Eats and DoorDash, all these different things that are coming out, which is why I want to share this video with you of a Uber Eats deliverer licking on the rim of a drink. Now, can you imagine that? Getting your order and never knowing that this person is licking and eating in your food? Play the clip.
Hello.
Get in the house.
Everyone's really full.
All right. Thanks so much.
Have a good night.
Thanks.
Just completely disgusting. And there's the exact reasons why I don't trust doing any type of ordering like this or of any sort. I'd rather just go pick it up. It's the same way I am at the gas station. I don't trust swiping my card because they have so many credit card schemers that usually that's how you get your card information compromised. So I go inside the store. I inconvenience myself just to make sure I have another layer of safety because the world has gone crazy. Either way, the woman found out that she was pregnant. It's a hell of a way to find out. It's a hell of a situation that is sad and it should have never happened. Regardless of the lady's reasons, you should never get to the point where you're emotionally distraught and unhinged to where you want to go rob a person and stab them up 14 times. But with that being said, I want to leave you with this. Just in case you don't know what tips is, tips means to ensure proper service. Maybe the person could have tipped them more. Maybe the person didn't deserve a better tip. Either way, they didn't deserve it. And I want to know what your thoughts are. Do you think that there's something more to this? Do you think that maybe they had some type of conflict and that's just not being reported? Or you just think this person's just a criminal thug or thugette that's seen an opportunity to lash out on their emotions to take advantage of a family that they scoped out from while doing the delivery? Either way, if it's your first time on my channel, I appreciate you. Please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you get notified every time I put out some more mean tweet commentary. And for everybody else that's been supporting me, thank you, because I love you from the bottom of my heart. It's your boy, Craig Long 45. You can't make this shit up. I'm out. Peace.
Yeah, wait.
You're old.